Nobody has come so far? Nobody has come so far?
No. There are people already. They're there.
Already there. Oh, okay.
Yeah. There are quite a few people already there. So Shobit, how are you doing? I hear you have a small baby.
Yeah, he's still small.
Mute.
And of course, he's still small. He won't grow in a day.
Yeah, so yeah, it's still fun. I mean, it's the same as before. He's started to walk just about now. So
Okay. So you guys are in trouble now.
yeah, he's causing.
We can never hear ourselves. What are we doing wrong?
We can hear you, Rajniji.
Oh, glad. How did that happen? I've been trying ever since. I thought, why nobody can hear me?
No, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
We can't just see you. Your video is off, but your audio is on.
Okay, good. I don't have to be on.
No, it's good to be on, because then in that case, Dr. Narayan can see and let you know if you need any help anywhere.
Okay. So if I want to put my video on, I have to go there and
click on that video icon. You see an icon that says stop video on the bottom, just next to mute, where you touch for mute, or put the right next to that.
Yeah, there is a
there's a
start video. Does it say start video?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you can turn your iPad around to the sideways so that both of you can see. Yes.
Can come nearby. Otherwise.
No, so both. Pramila auntie, you can also turn your iPad sideways so that both of you can see.
Namaste ji, namaste everyone.
Namaskar.
Namaste.
Namaste ji.
थोड़ा इधर हो जाऊंगे तो और आ जाऊंगे.
आप म्यूट कर लीजिए.
नमस्ते.
रजनी जी, आप
हाँ जी. Okay.
So Nivedita, are you going to do the chakra vibrations today?
If you say so. I can't hear you.
I muted him. Narayan, can you unmute yourself? I mistakenly muted you. So can you sense how much vibration is needed in each chakra?
I visualize when I do it myself, the chakras moving in each area.
Okay.
That's how I visualize.
Okay. Close your eyes and observe yourself now.
Okay.
Yes, somebody next to you there?
My daughter.
You want to join us, sweetie?
Sure.
Come, so sit beside mom so I can see both of you, and keep the camera a little far off.
Yeah, Nivedita, okay. Don't worry. I can mute you. I just can't unmute you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now close your eyes. Observe yourself. Now there are some 20 people over here around. Think of everybody as inside you. Do you feel any difference in your head when you think of everyone inside you?
I feel warm.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you to observe something. Let go of everyone. Open your eyes. Okay. Now just think of yourself, how you are feeling. Close your eyes.
Yes, Chair.
And with your eyes closed, observe how you're feeling and notice how you feel in your head. Look in the behind the forehead, behind the eyes, nose, mouth, back of the head. Everything feels very neutral, right? Okay. Now think of everybody inside you and observe what happens. Somewhere behind the forehead, that area, something changes. And if you look down in the upper back, just below the neck, something changes. Now let go of everyone, just think of yourself. Can you see how everything comes back to where it was before? Neutral?
Sort of.
Okay.
It's a process.
Okay. So today I will do the chakra vibration.
Okay.
Manuja, were you going to do the chakra vibration today? No. Okay, that's fine. So I want Nivedita and Manuja to look at the, when I'm doing the chakra vibration today, I want you, each of you, to look at how, think of everybody inside you, okay? Everybody over here inside you. And as we are doing it in each chakra, observe how far the vibration goes. So if you're in the perineum, in the root chakra, you may find it may come up to the neck, the vibration, the first time. Second time, maybe a little higher. Just keep observing how it goes from each chakra, okay? So, and let's see who can feel it.
I have a question here.
Yes.
When you see, observe everyone in you, and you will feel the chakra vibration different. I do not want to choose to force myself to feel it that way. It should happen automatically, right?
Well, the thing is basically two things. One is basically the cosmos guides you for that, and yes, it would happen automatically. Now, on the other hand, the part is when you're learning to experience the nature of yoga, this is only a lesson for you.
Correct. Yes, of course.
Okay, so what is the nature of yoga? Going beyond the body.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now, what is your daughter's name?
Ragini.
Ragini. Wow. So what do you do, Ragini?
I'm a college student, second year college.
I see. Where do you go to college?
I go to DVC, community college.
Where is that?
It's close by in San Ramon.
I see. Okay. And what are you studying?
Korean.
Korean?
Yeah, language.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Thank
So
you.
shall we start, Narayan?
Yes, we can start. You go ahead.
Namaste, everyone. Please mute yourself, or else I'm going to mute everybody, and Dr. Narayan will unmute himself. Also, if you can, please turn your videos on so that Dr. Narayan can watch you and help you during each each yoga thing we do. Welcome to the gentle yoga. As the name suggests, it is done very gently, smoothly, and without jerks. It can be done sitting on the floor or in a chair. Make sure your spine is straight at all times. Give support to your back if you need to. Visualize the part of the body that is being worked on to get the maximum benefits. Do the practice without strain and making sure breathing is slow and smooth. If anything causes problem or discomfort, it should be immediately stopped. If you have any questions regarding the exercise, please seek clarification. But remember, liability is all yours. If you have any questions regarding personal problems, this is not the forum to ask. Please send an email personally on the address provided in the chat. Thank you. Narayan, you need to unmute yourself.
So please remember, you're all on YouTube now. So if you say something you don't want the whole world to hear, don't say it. Okay? So with that, we will begin with 3 ohms. Take a deep breath in. Okay, so we'll begin with the chakra vibrations. Anybody new today? Yes, Ragini is new, and anyone else? Okay, so we don't have anyone who is new. Nobody has raised hands. Okay, so bring your awareness to the perineum, and there, squeezing at the perineum, we do the mantra Lam. Keep the little finger pressed against the thumb. Take a deep breath in and go Lam. 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 Release the mudra and continue Lam. 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 Last time. Lam. Nivedita and Manuja, could you feel how it was going up with each? If so, just show your thumb. Can you feel it for everyone? Manuja, only your head is visible, not your hand. You couldn't feel anything. That's fine. Okay. Now, let's bring our awareness 1 inch above the perineum, behind where we urinate, and there we do the mantra Vam. And here we bring the ring finger pressed against the thumb. Let's take a deep breath in. Vam. Nivedita, for the group as a whole, it only came up to the neck. Now watch. Vam. Went up to the nose. Continue. Vam. To the eyes. Let's continue. Vam. Behind the forehead. Continue. Vam. Remove the mudra and let's continue. Vam. Continue. Vam. 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 Felt the difference, Nivedita? Okay, let's continue to the next. Behind the navel, we do the sound ram. So when we say ram, use the mudra, the middle finger touching the thumb, and we gently draw in the navel area inward. So let's go. Ram. Continue. Ram. 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 Remove the mudra and continue. Ram. Ram. Last time. Ram. Now bring the awareness in between the breasts and the middle of the body. And there we do the mantra Yam. And we hold the mudra, index finger pressing the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Yam. 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 Remove the mudra and continue. Yam. 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 Bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do the mantra hum. Keep the thumbs up with a loose fist. Let's go. Take a deep breath in. Hum. 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 Remove the mudra and do hum. Hum. Middle of the head. Here we do the sound chum. So take a deep breath in. Chum. You can hold the same mudra. Chum. Chum. Release the mudra. Chum. Chum. Top of the head, Om. Take a deep breath in, and you can use the same mudra. Thumbs up. Om. Okay, Today we will, Pragati is not here, so we'll do the Ujjai Pranayama now and I will lead it. So Sunita Sahane, so those of you who are new to Ujjai Pranayama, so Sunita Sahane ji, I am looking for your husband. Let him know that I'm going to ask him next time to lead the session. Okay? So now we'll do the Ujjai Pranayam focused on the throat. Those of you who know how to do it, please start. And for those of you who don't, I'm going to give detailed instruction. Close your eyes. Observe the throat, how it feels. It should feel normal. And with the same eyes closed, now make a big smile. And as you make a big smile, feel a gentle stretch in the throat. Bring your attention to the stretch in the throat. And as you inhale and exhale slowly, feel like the air is rubbing over there. It feels like a restricted breathing. And you do it very, very slowly. So let me show you how slowly. I will raise my hand as I inhale and I will bring it down as I exhale. So here we go. Two people need to feel the stretch a little bit more. The person, Suresh Radhakrishnan, person who has that ID, you need to feel it a little bit more. Make an effort to feel the air rubbing in the throat. Oh, that's much better. And the other person who needs to watch out is Ragini. You need to make a bigger smile and make a slightly more effort. There you got it. Lovely. Keep that going. Kamlesh Kataria and Sunita Sahane, both of you should make the smile a little higher, fast, a little bit more, and feel it a little more in the throat. Okay, now we are ready to go on to the next exercise. We are going to do a silent mantra. You don't say it, but you feel the vibrations within. We do the mantra Haim Im Am and feel the vibration move from the sternum up through the neck to the top of the head and go out to the top of the head. So Haim Im Am, Haim Im Am. There is no correlation with the breath. The breath can be whatever it is when you're not focused on the breath, but you just go Haim Im Am, Haim Im Am. Don't worry about how much speed there is. The mantra has an intelligence of its own. If you just focus on the vibration, it may go fast, it may go slow. Don't worry about it. Haim Im Am, Haim Im Am, Haim Im Am. Continue. Okay. Now focus on the lungs and we do the mantra Haim. As you focus on the lungs, which is in the chest and back of the chest, side and back, and mentally vibrate Haim, 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 Haim. It is again a silent mantra. You feel like the lungs are vibrating Haim, Haim, Haim. No correlation with the breath. Let the breath do whatever it wants. Don't even focus on it. Just go mentally Haim, Haim, Haim. Some of you may feel vibrations in the hands or legs. Okay. Now we can go on to the spinal alignment exercises, starting with the neck exercises. So, Aishwarya, you want to lead?
Sure, I can lead. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale, moving your head sideways to your right shoulder. Inhale, come back straight and move towards your left sideways, exhale. Inhale straight, exhale sideways. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and now when you exhale, turn your face to your right shoulder and exhale. Come back to the center, inhale, and turn towards your left shoulder, exhale. Inhale, come back to the center, exhale, moving to the right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Back to the center. Inhale, lift your head up. And exhale, release the breath while your chin comes down. Inhale once again while taking your head up behind. Exhale, release down. Inhale, going up. Exhale, release down. Inhale once again up. Exhale, release down. This time, come back to the center in an exhalation and take a 360 degree of your neck. Inhale halfway through and exhale the other halfway around. Chin to the center, inhale halfway around. Exhale the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do the other side now. Inhale on your opposite side, halfway. Exhale, release down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Let's do our shoulder exercises. Inhale, lift your shoulder. And exhale, bringing it down, rotating a complete circle. On the other hand, inhale, lift up your shoulders. Exhale, release it. Inhale, and make a complete circle while exhaling. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's take our hand above our head. In a perfect 180 degree, your hand fisted behind the head. Your arms, your elbows should be in a perfect 180 degree. And inhale, looking forward. Exhale, gently turning to your side. Inhale, coming straight. And exhale, turning to the other side. Inhale and gently turn to your opposite side. You don't have to strain yourself. Do only as much as your body allows you to do. Make sure that your inhalation and exhalation is your focus. Inhale, exhale. 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 Now let's take your right hand, keep your hand straight, and now while moving to your side, take your hand on the opposite shoulder and exhale while twisting on the other side. Back to the center, inhale, hands on the other shoulder, exhale, turn to the back. Inhale, move to the other shoulder and exhale, release your breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. See if you can get the exhalation while you're getting the twist to the body, to your shoulder blades. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Then we go towards the double shoulder. Let's move both our shoulders in inhalation. Inhale, lift up your shoulders, and exhale, rotate your shoulders. Inhale up, rotate them, and exhale, coming down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. One last one. Inhale and exhale. Now let's get your legs on the other side. If you can cross with your leg, with your knee on your leg. Gently we will release, and when you are turning to the side of the leg that is kept, exhale your breath and lift up your knee close to the body so you get a stretch on your core. Inhale, release and relax, and exhale. Pull your knee towards yourself and exhale, turn behind. Inhale, release. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and turn and look behind. Let's switch the leg. Inhale, your legs are in position, and exhale, release. Inhale, release your, inhale, take your breath, and exhale, squeeze your knees tight. Inhale, release, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Do we have time for the standing up? For those of you who can stand, or maybe would you like to take over on this, Rajmama? I think you're muted. You're muted. You're muted, Rajmama.
Okay. So what you do is, for those of you who need the support of a chair, hold the chair and take your feet as far as you can comfortably. Keep the shoulder and chin up and bend from the waist. And go down as much as you can and hold there. And observe the sensations you feel in the hips, the legs, the feet. And those of you who can balance well, get hold of your elbows behind your back. And then take a deep breath in and lift up your chin. And as you exhale, keeping the shoulder and head pulled back, bent from the waist, and come down as much as you can. Keep the chin up. Stay down. Don't push yourself more than what is comfortable. Just stay there, inhale and exhale. It may help you to keep your feet inside of the feet parallel to each other, about a shoulder width apart. Take a slow, deep breath and come up. And you can take your seat. Now we will do cycling exercise with the leg. So inhale, lift up the leg. Exhale, stretch it out and bring it down. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now let's go to the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now, Manuja, you want to take over? Go ahead.
Namaste. We will now do the Bhastrika Pranayama, the slow, deep breathing technique. Whoever is comfortable with keeping your palm on the abdomen can do that. Whoever is comfortable with this position, we can keep it as we inhale. We are going to expand our chest, shoulders pulled back, open our palms, and then gently exhale, and everything contracts. Our exhalation will be longer than our inhalation. Okay, we are good to go now. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 18. Exhale. 19. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Relax. Keep your eyes closed and observe any sensations in your head. We'll go for the next round.
1 second. Anjali ji, is the head, has all the sensation gone? Okay, so continue.
Okay, position. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 18. Exhale. 19. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Relax. Keep your eyes closed and continue to observe any sensations in your head.
Once the sensations subside, Manuja, go for one more round.
Okay. We'll go for another round. Positions. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 18. Exhale. 19. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Relax. Keep your eyes closed and continue to observe any sensations in your head.
There were some of you who were raising up your hands high when you were inhaling. There is nothing wrong if you do that, except that if you do it for so many rounds, your shoulders will start paining. And it does not give you any benefit in terms of the breathing. This is really a breathing exercise, so there is no point aching your shoulders. So if you find your shoulders are aching, there is no need to raise it up. This itself takes care of the breathing effectiveness. Yeah, the only people who were doing was P.V. Veera, as well as Jayanti and Suresh Radhakrishnan. They were the people who were stretching their hands. As long as your shoulders doesn't pain, it doesn't matter. Keep the eyes closed and observe the sensations settling. Observe how it flows, comes down from the head, and follow where it is going down the spine or wherever it is going. Once the sensations subside, mentally tell yourself, I let go of all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. Mentally have the attitude that even though the eyes are closed, the eyes are looking upward towards the top of the head. Those of you who have a personal mantra, you can do it. And those of you who don't have a personal mantra, just keep listening to the Om in the background. Charan Kumar, you can do a personal mantra home, H-O-M, home. Mentally tell yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born, and with that as the thought, become aware of your breath and lift up your hand 6 inches in front of your face and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open your eyes. Okay, so we had a couple of new people today. So if you would like to introduce yourself, we had Dr. RTK. Would you like to introduce yourself? You'll need to unmute and speak up. Chitra Pandit, would you like to introduce yourself? Anybody who has not introduced themselves before can do that? Yes, go ahead, Charan Kumar.
Yeah, so my name is Charan Kumar, and I'm connecting from Toronto in Canada. I would like to take a few minutes and share my experience, if that's okay. If I can take
Go
a
ahead.
couple of minutes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm a chartered accountant and a management consultant by profession. For the last about 4 to 6 months, I've been working about 16 to 18 hours a day across 2 time zones, complete opposite sides of the planet. And about 6 months ago, I had developed acute back pain, extremely acute. And what it means is that it impacts mobility. Waking up from the bed, which should take a second or two, would take me 20 seconds. If I sit in the car, from the time I sit in the car to put my legs into the car so that I can start driving, would take about 20 seconds. To wear trousers, it would take me about a minute. The right side of my leg would come in with extreme pain, and but I still have to continue to work. Tried different types of treatment, starting with muscle relaxants, as in the pills, and muscle relaxants as in rubbing the ointments. Went to massage therapy, and also gotten a gym at home so that I can start exercising. Pain has been terrible. About a week ago or 10 days ago, my wife, who is very fascinated and a fan or a big believer in yoga, has been following up with me that I should be attending this session. And I had been skeptical because of my limited mobility. To what extent would I be able to perform? And it's absolutely disrespectful and embarrassing, where you have to participate but not be able to perform. But since she had suggested, and out of respect for her, I did attend my first session purely to explore, and that was 3 days ago. And then there was the second session. Yesterday I was not able to, and today. And the progress thus far is that after the first day, my mobility improved by 50%, which means that what used to take me 20 seconds to do was taking 10 seconds to do. Second day, after the second session, that was day before yesterday, what used to take 10 seconds I took only 5 seconds to do. Yesterday I was not able to because of certain other commitments, but I don't feel the pain anymore, and I'm not on medication. The swelling is far reduced. I really have no words to express my gratitude for these sessions.
Your wife. The gratitude goes to your wife.
My wife and the extended family, because on the session here, I have 3 of my wife's family, which is my family too, on this session, and they are here today. One is Lakshmi Sundararajan. She's my mother-in-law. Meena Mahadevan, she's my mother-in-law's younger sister, Chiti. And I'm not too sure if Kanan is here. I can't see him.
No, he is not here today.
Today. So he is my wife's mama. So yeah, I have a deep sense of gratitude to you, Rajanji. Probably I should be calling you Guruji.
Oh, no, nothing like that.
See, anybody who gives, the definition of Guru in Sanskrit. And yeah, I have phenomenal sense of gratitude towards you and towards my family that really wanted me to participate in this. So thank you so much.
Yes. Now I'm going to share with you why you got this result in 3 days. And there will be other people who won't get result in 3 days. And the reason is because there are two types of stresses. Okay. In yoga, we say there is the physical body or the gross body, and underlying that is the vibration body, which is we also call as the subtle body, Sukshma Sharira. And then underlying that is the spirit or the causal body, the consciousness. Now, once the consciousness enters a body and the energy starts flowing, the energy activates all the programs in the consciousness, which creates a vibration body. The vibration subtle body makes the physical body. So what happens is, anytime there is a stress between the physical body and the subtle body, the gross body and the vibration body, if there is a conflict, that conflict is easily resolved. Your problem was only overwork. And essentially you were dissipating your energy too much. It was not a question of, a serious conflict between the subtle body and the causal body. Those kind of conflicts happen when people have serious mental conflicts. Okay, if you're in a bad marriage and let's say that you feel threatened by someone, or there is some kind of deep-rooted unhappiness. If that kind of thing happens, that is not going to solve in 3 days. And you were also lucky in the sense you were not on medications. If you were on medications, the medications will prevent you from healing, because the medication is looking to suppress your nerve reaction, the sensations, whereas this is trying to balance the energy flow. So everything worked in your favor, and we always say, when the time is right, everything happens. And you speak about the nature of Guru, and we haven't yet gone to the Yoga Sutras. We are going to, in the other session, we are doing it, and we are already there in the middle of the 2nd chapter. But in the 1st chapter, there are 3 sections. The 2nd section, the 1st section, the 1st chapter, many people who have not read the Yoga Sutras, is actually the executive summary or the executive overview of what yoga is all about. And the Yoga Sutra is written for the person who is a seeker, who wants to know what is the nature of existence. Why am I here? What is everything happening around me? And so in the 1st chapter, as the executive overview, Patanjali Muni describes in the first 20 sutras how, by being a pure observer and not letting all the activation that you feel within the body and outside the body affect you, that way, if you are in that state you practice it regularly and you stay in the state for a while, you will be able to realize your inner being, and through the process of questioning, you will get your answers cosmically, and you will become a wise person. Now, after he says that in the first 20 sutras, then he goes on to say what is the nature of God, and the last few sutras are how a normal person is in a state of either mental or physical imbalance, and how the person may have difficulty in being a pure observer, how the person starts from an attitude of moderation And from moderation becomes one-pointed focus. And from one-pointed focus, the person can be a pure observer who can get engrossed wherever you put your mind into, and that will lead you into the cosmic connectivity. And initially, that wherever you focus becomes the stimulant to take you there. So that is called the bija. So it's called sabija samadhi. But on the other hand, when you reach a stage where you don't need that anymore, you can always be connected there. That is the nirbid samadhi. This is what the first chapter tells us. But I told you the second section talks about the nature of God, Ishvara. And here, Patanjali Muni explains who is Ishvara. Klesha karma vipaka ashai aparamrishta purusha vishesha Ishvara. Sa purvesham api guruhu kalena anavichedat. So what are we saying over here? Ishvara is that person who is outside the cycle of karmas and kleshas fruition. So Ishvara is not affected by karmas and kleshas like everybody else is. And what else is Ishvara? Ishvara is the guru of people at all times, at all places. Right from the beginning of time, Ishvara has been the guru of everyone from before. And the Yoga Sutra is very, very clear in stating that anybody who comes and teaches you anything, whether it is spiritual knowledge, anything like that, the person who shares this with you is only an instrument. The time had come to share that, and they shared it and they walked away. If they think they are a big guru, they have lost it. They have not even understood their nature of existence. So essentially, from the yogic perspective, I am not a guru, nobody is a guru, God is the guru. And when the time has come, some instrument walks in front of you and shares whatever you need, and that happens. So that's the way to understand your guru.
Thank you so much. And I think, but that still, there is a profound sense of gratitude to whoever imparts that knowledge, whatever be the time. I'm still very grateful to you. Thank you so much.
Think of all the gurus you have. Even before you came to me, your wife was your earlier guru.
Yeah, she's my boss too, so.
Yes. Okay. So that's a wonderful story. Anybody else wants to share anything or ask a question? Oh.
Dr. Narayan, this is Sundar.
Yes.
So yesterday I had this question, but we didn't have time. We were noticing, from the last 2 weeks, we did this cleansing of the, our chakras with certain mudras. Is there any reason why we started doing with mudra, without mudra? What is the...
Yes. You see, the thing is, all the knowledge that comes, everything I'm sharing with you, 20% of it I might have observed somewhere. 80% of it is what? From the intuitive process we derive, okay? The mantras we use over here, I have not learned it from anyone, okay? So they all come. So the thing is, basically what happened is, I was aware from Ayurvedic literature about the 5 elements associated with the 5 fingers. And I was also aware about the lower 5 chakras associated with the 5 elements, okay? And at some point in time, in some session, somebody asked me the question, can you talk about mudras? And now I remember who asked me that question. A lady by the name of Avani Preswala, who is in the other section. She asked me the question, can you give us a little bit of insight into the nature of mudras? And the moment, you see, what happens is too often when people learn about yogic stuff, They are not interested in the logic as much as they want to do exercises and believe in things, right? So do this, do that, and not why you do that. What is the system behind it, right? And so the thing is, when she asked me that question, I don't teach by the idea of, when people ask me question, do this, do that. I want the rationale behind it. So the moment she asked me the rationale, I immediately said, these are the 5, elements. And then and the moment I said that, and she had asked me after the chakra vibration, and I said, oh, but these chakras are also the 5 elements, okay? The moment I realized that, I asked myself, what would happen if we did that? And I realized the chakras get stimulated faster when we use it. But what happens is, you also saw, we use it and then at a point in time, we let go of it, right? So what happens is, the 5 chakras are here. The 6th chakra is the governor of the 5 chakras below. So what happens is, when they press, it all takes it up here, and they don't easily go out of the head when you have the mudras. So once it reaches the head, you release the mudra, and it goes out to the top of the head. So this is how, our process is that of research. You see, the instruments we have to measure, all this instrumentation came up out of our scientific curiosity. Of course, I guess over here, has anybody seen the instruments we use? Of course, Anu has, of course, and she has. Yes, Sundar has, of course. And I'm not sure how many other people have. If you want to see it, I'll bring it here and I'll show you. 1 second. I guess many of you earlier, I demonstrated this, I showed this. You put this is just a camera where you put your finger in, and this electromagnet over here, and your finger sits in an electromagnetic field. And I think for many of you, I showed how we, based on this, we are able to read 40 different organ systems, right? Many of you had seen that. At another point in time, I'll show you more of it. Based on that, we can sense which part of the body is affected for what, okay? Now, I also mentioned when we do this yoga practice over here, it is designed as a palliative practice to bring balance in the energetics of the body. That is why such cases as yours will get easily resolved, okay? Whereas on the other hand, for more complex cases, it won't get easily resolved, okay? So Mr. Surinder Sabharwal over here, he mentioned to us that he had heart-related episodes. And so for him, the mantra with which he's working, he will see improvement come in slow stages. And in 6 months to 1 year, he will feel a big difference in him, right? So it takes a much longer period of time. So each one is slightly different, and our quest to understand things from a scientific perspective and to explore, that is how we have developed all of these things. Yes, go ahead, Suresh Radhakrishnan.
I don't know how much time we have, at maybe 10 minutes, but
yes.
This question is somewhat similar to the mudra question.
Yeah.
What role all these chants, like the word chum, hum, all of that are playing? Are they some sort of a kernels of energy that when we utter it, and why those words? Are these some sort of divine words, or are they just also another instruments over years that Patanjali or somebody has discovered? And are there specific words that I can choose for specific ailments I might have Similar.
I will give you the answer.
Yeah.
The answer is as follows. Every part of the body, if you think of now, first tell me, what is your field?
I'm a software guy, IT guy. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. So you have some idea of being like a, you may be a software guy, but you have some insight into electrical engineering, right? Yeah. Okay. So now, if you look at what you see on the computer screen, what you see there behind it, there are two different things that are working in the background. One is you have electricity, and the other you have the software working in there, right?
Right.
And besides the software and the electricity working, is there an intermediary between the software and electricity and the screen?
Software, well, there is the operating system, and then
all of that is fine.
software, yeah.
Operating system is, I club it along with the software.
Software, yeah, right.
But what happens is, finally, whatever comes on the screen, the intermediary is vibrations, electrical impulses.
Correct, correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So the thing is, what happens is, everything everywhere in the universe, you probably have heard about the string theory and the motion of particles, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, finally, everything in all of existence is simply vibrations. Okay? So what happens is, depending upon what functionality, what anything does, they have slightly different vibrations. So each body part has its own vibration. Okay? Like, for example, if your wrist and your thumb and this part of the finger, this part of the palm had a deficiency, there is one vibration for it. Whereas on the other hand, if your four fingers over here had difficulty, there is another vibration for it. I think somebody here asked me about that finger. Was it Mr. Basu who asked me yesterday? Yes, about this. You tried that thing? Did it work? We don't hear you. You have to unmute yourself. Oh, you muted and unmuted yourself, both. You unmuted and then muted yourself. One more time. Okay, that's good.
Yes. So I did it yesterday, I did it one. And today morning, I have done for two times this with mantras. And also that dipping my finger into cold water and hot water, I could do only 2 times yesterday.
No, that's fine. But it gives you temporary relief after 5 minutes?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm starting getting relief. I do not know how long it will take, but I'm sure that with this divine touch, it will be all right. and with your friendly suggestion.
Yeah, I see. Similarly, what happens, lungs has vibration. The heart's activity has vibration. Okay? So what happens is every part of existence has vibrations. The right vibration connects into your cell phone. A different vibration goes to Uma's cell phone, right? So the thing is, basically, think of it. How we are managing with vibrations, we are connecting through so many things. So the same way the body works, about the chakra vibrations, it comes from, you see, when people talk of yoga, you hear of different yoga practices. Commonly, if people say the word yoga, they think of asanas, okay? And if you go to a health club, that is where it is popularly known. And this is largely because 2 schools of yoga popularized a system called Hatha Yoga. And the 2 major schools of yoga that popularized Hatha Yoga is Mr. B.K.S. Iyengar and the Shivananda tradition, the Shivananda ashrams. These were the two people who have gone around the world propagating the Hatha Yoga system. Now, on the other hand, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi propagated the mantra-based yoga system. Now, on the other hand, some of you may have heard of this Sadguru Jaggi Vasudev, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, his approach is something called the Tantra Yoga system. You may have heard of somebody called Amrit Desai, Yogi Amrit Desai, who is from Florida. He also practices the Tantra Yoga system. Now, there is somebody else called Shivanand Baba. He also does Tantra Yoga, this thing. And in Tantra Yoga, what is the key nature of Tantra Yoga? Instead of focusing just on the physical aspect, they focus on the vibrational aspect. Okay? Now, there is a third tradition of yoga, which is more what you are familiar, you have heard about it and have probably not thought about it enough, is the concept of Bhakti Yoga. The Bhakti Yoga, you go to temples, you mentally have the attitude of, letting go. So these are the three basic approaches to yoga. Now, this chakra vibration comes from the Tantra Yoga perspective, okay? And the Tantra aspects of yoga in India is very much there in Kerala, Bengal, and Assam, okay? So where Devi worship is very common, okay? And so now in that system, these chakras are recognized in that system, the 7 chakras, okay? And within them, they will say each chakra has so many petals, and each petal has a syllable attached to it. And in that system, each chakra has this vibration. So that is where these vibrations come from. Now, what happens is the vibrations can come from there. So that is a theoretical basis. But how do we know whether it works or not? So that we have to test. And so I'll give you a few examples. Now, what happened was, I had last week Sunday, a lady who was like in her early 40s, mid 40s, who came to me, okay? And Charan Kumar is going to find this very interesting. This lady had she was diagnosed with a condition. Any doctors over here? Is Dr. RTK a physician? Anyway, they was diagnosed with a condition called Chondromalacia of the Patella. Okay? What this is she gets knee pain. Mr. Basu, can you mute yourself?
Mute.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. That's good. Okay. So so she was diagnosed with this chondromalacia of the patella, and so she was getting knee pain. What this really is the ends of the knee bones have become too soft. Okay. And so she was getting pain. She has been suffering for 18 months and nothing is helping her. And the other thing that happened was her arms started also paining, okay? Now there is one thing she told me which was a giveaway. For people who have sweating in the palms is an indicator of a conflict between the causal body and the subtle body. Unlike the case of Charan Kumar, which was the conflict between the subtle body and the gross body. And so when she told me that, I just worked with her on chakra vibration. A person who has had constant pain in the knees for 18 months, the only difference is whether the pain is high or low at different times, okay? That lady, we did chakra vibrations for her and her pain went away. And when the pain went away, I asked her the question, I don't want to kind of impose on you on whatever may be personal things. But what I found was I had to do the 24 times in our heart chakra, Anahata chakra, and I had to do 18 times in the throat chakra and 18 times in the Manipura chakra and 10 times in the Swadhisthana chakra to clear it. So I told her, you must have some deep-rooted conflict, and that is why you are having this pain. And you know what is the story she told me? She told me she had a high executive level position in India. In a very, her area is the area of finance. She had a high executive level position. And the town she lived in, husband also, her parents were also there. She has a very close relationship with her parents. And then her husband's job was transferred to the US. So she came to the US. She lost her sense of self-identity that she had and the whatever with her job and all of that. And she came back to the US, and she had to go through a recertification process for all her, finance-related career and all of that. And after many years, she has slowly regained an executive level position that's a much lower level executive position than she held in India. Okay? And so, and this is the kind of thing she can't tell anyone. And she really misses her father, her parents. So you can imagine how a psychic conflict is creating a physical pain and how the chakra vibration got rid of it. Now, this happened just last Sunday, but then I have had a doctor's wife from Louisiana who came to me, and this person had pain all over, and I had to do the chakra vibration, this worm in the Swadhisthana chakra, 42 times. And a person who had all body pain all over for so many years, all her pain was gone in one sitting. But I told her the pain goes away only for a little while. So you have to keep doing it. And after about a month or so, the pain will fully go away. So this gives you an idea about how this chakra vibrations and what all of this is. Hopefully I answered a portion of your questions you had in mind. We'll continue the conversation further. Yes.
You answered more than one actually, and everything that you mentioned is somewhat applies to me also. So I need to really talk to you on a one-on-one basis. I do have a chronic pain situation that has come out of nowhere that I still can't explain. And yoga does help me. Deep breathing, I discovered this 2 years ago. So I'm a great believer in yoga. It's again the matter of discipline and all of that. But the remnants of the pain, some of the symptoms are still lingering on. And I'm caught between trying to understand where it is and some of the root, more kind of the esoteric nature of the causal is I'm trying to understand pain much better from an abstract sense as well. So I need to talk to you much more on a one-on-one basis rather than in a public forum.
Sure.
But thank you so much.
Send me an email.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll end for today. Namaste, everyone. See you tomorrow. Oh, by the way, is she has gone. We will pick up Mr. Sahane tomorrow and have him lead the Ujjai Pranayama.
I won't be able to make it tomorrow, Dr. Rajanji, so I'll see you on Friday.
You see, all of this, I will take care of anything, and there are enough people to take care. The reason is I want you to grow yogically, and you're the right candidate. So all of this is just taking you along. And so whenever you're available, we will make use of you. And this will be only for a certain period of time. We have to give other people chances too, right? So good night. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.